You know they are lying. The story does not fit. The timing is wrong. One detail clashes with another. And the first thing your body wants to do is expose them. I know that is not true. But that sentence can cost you more than it gives you. The moment you accuse too early, the conversation may stop being about the lie. Now it is about your tone, your jealousy, your memory, or the way you reacted. So do not rush to win the moment. Your first job is to protect your clarity. When someone is hiding the truth, they are not only managing the story. They are also watching you. They watch your face, your voice, the questions you ask. They want to know which part made you suspicious. If you react too soon, you show them exactly where the story is weak. That gives them a chance to repair it, deny it, or turn the pressure back onto you. Calm does not mean you believe them. It means you are not giving away what you know before you understand the full situation. And remember this, one strange detail is not proof. Look for facts, contradictions, and repeated patterns before you decide what the story means. Step 1. Hold your reaction. Do not glare. Do not laugh sarcastically. Do not start listing evidence from memory. Relax your shoulders. Keep your face neutral. Let them finish the sentence, then use something small. Okay, go on. I'm listening. That is enough. You are not agreeing with the story. You are refusing to let their dishonesty control your nervous system. Most people lose clarity because they feel pressure to respond immediately. But you do not owe anyone an instant reaction. A calm delay gives your mind time to separate what you feel from what you can actually verify. Imagine your partner says their phone died, they stayed late, and then they ran into an old friend on the way home. The timeline feels wrong. The old version of you interrupts after the first sentence. You accuse. They become defensive. 10 minutes later, you are arguing about whether you are too suspicious. The new version of you does something different. You let the story reach the end. Not because you are passive, because incomplete stories are difficult to evaluate. Complete stories leave a shape. They have times, places, actions, and sequences. The more clearly you hear that shape, the easier it becomes to compare the story with reality. Step 2. Let the story run. Ask one open-ended question, not an interrogation, not 5 questions at once. One calm invitation. What happened after that? Walk me through that part. What time was this? Then stop talking. A person telling the truth may still forget details. Memory is imperfect. But when someone is inventing a story, every new detail becomes another thing they have to keep consistent. Your goal is not to overwhelm them. Your goal is to understand what they are actually claiming. Do not feed them answers. Do not finish their sentences. Let them choose the details they want to stand behind. At work, a coworker says they sent the file before the deadline. Instead of saying, "No, you didn't," ask, "What time did you send it? Which address did you use? Was that before or after the meeting?" Keep your tone normal. You are not building a courtroom. You are clarifying the timeline, then listen for changes. Do the details stay stable? Does the story become clearer? Or does it keep shifting every time a simple question appears? The point is not to catch one awkward word. The point is to notice whether the explanation can remain consistent without you helping it survive. Step 3. Anchor the details. Once the story is complete, repeat the important parts back in one calm summary. Just so I have this right. You left at 7, your phone died, and you went straight home after seeing your friend. Correct? Or, just so I understand, you sent the file before the meeting and used the shared account. Right? Then let them confirm or correct it. This step protects you from a common reversal later. That is not what I said. You misunderstood me. You are remembering it wrong. An anchor is not an accusation. It is a clear record of what the conversation actually contained. This works with friends and family too. Maybe someone denies sharing something private, but the story keeps changing. First they say they never mentioned it. Then they say they only told one person. Then they say everyone already knew. Do not chase each new version with emotion. Slow the conversation down. So the first version was that you never said it. Now you are saying you told one person. Which one is accurate? That question is not loud, but it removes the fog. You are not forcing a confession. You are making the contradiction visible enough that you can stop doubting your own memory. Step 4. Place the fact beside the story. This is where most people become dramatic. They save the evidence, wait for the perfect moment, and deliver a long speech. Do not do that. When you have a verified fact, present it plainly. I checked the timestamp. It shows the message was sent after the deadline. I saw the record. It shows you left at 5. That does not match what you told me earlier. Then stop. No insult, no lecture, no performance. A fact is strongest when you do not bury it under emotion. You are not trying to make them feel small. You are letting reality stand beside the story and allowing the difference to speak for itself. Use verified facts, not guesses. A feeling can warn you, but it cannot prove a case by itself. Do not search through someone's private life just to satisfy anxiety. Do not manufacture tests. Do not play detective in every conversation. The method is simple. Listen, clarify, remember, verify what you can, then respond to what is real. If the fact is small, the response can be small. If the lie changes an important decision, then your next decision should reflect that. Your power does not come from exposing everything. It comes from making decisions without abandoning your judgment. Now, the most important principle. Stop chasing the confession. Some people will admit the truth when the facts are clear. Others will deny it until the conversation becomes absurd. They may attack your tone. Change the subject. Bring up an old mistake. Or say the evidence does not matter. Do not follow them into every new argument. You do not need their permission to believe what you can verify. You do not need an apology before you reduce access. And you do not need a confession before you decide that repeated dishonesty has changed the relationship. Clarity is enough to make a decision. One lie does not always define a person. Fear, shame, confusion, and bad memory can create messy conversations. But repeated dishonesty is different. If someone lies, rewrites the conversation, and punishes you for noticing, stop debating the individual story. Look at the pattern. Does contact with this person make reality clearer or more confusing? Do their words match their actions? Do they take responsibility when facts change? Reducing access is not a punishment. It is your response to the information in front of you. Sometimes that means a direct conversation. Sometimes it means less access. Sometimes it means leaving. So remember the protocol. Hold your reaction. Let the story run. Engineer the details. Play the fact beside the story. Then stop chasing the confession. Calm does not mean gullible. It means you refuse to let dishonesty control your nervous system, your memory, or your decisions. You do not need anger to protect your clarity. You do not need a dramatic confrontation to trust verified reality. And you do not need to lose control just because someone else chose dishonesty. Spur to the unbothered edge to build emotional armor. Stay calm and become impossible to control.